Hello, everyone. Welcome. Counterparts, I'm glad to see you. For those of you who don't know me, and this is your first time here, my name is Janet Jackson, and you're here on my channel, Life with Janet Jackson. And here we discuss everything that is finance, everything that is life insurance, because we're about moving on up. And we're going to do it together. That's why we're counterparts. I'm going to share whatever I have to help you so that we can all progress and get to that very next plateau. So let's jump right into it. The topic today is do not put your money in the bank. Now that sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? I know. That's what we've been hearing all our life. Pay yourself first. Take 10% of everything that you're getting. Put that in the bank. Save your money. Don't spend your money. Well, times are changing, and I want to share with you some other facts that are going to alter the way that you think. And if you hold on, at the end, I'm going to share with you things that you can do and places where you can save your money. So hold on. Okay, now, the money that you do need to keep in the bank, you need to keep emergency funds in the bank. Yes, you need to have anywhere from 6 months to a year's income available in your account so that, God forbid, if any type of emergency surfaces, you will be able to manage it. Because you need to have that money liquid and available to you so that you can just reach in and get it. Consider putting the rest of your money in some other area. Reason number one, fractional reserve banking, look it up, is when the Federal Reserve dictated that banks needed to keep only 10% of whatever your deposit is in the bank. The other 90%, the banks were allowed to use to invest in other things so that they could profit off your money. Meanwhile, they're giving you what percent interest? And what I'm seeing is about 0.07%. Now, here's the caveat. They used to require that the banks kept 10%. Now, since the pandemic and the economy is out of control, the Federal Reserve is not requiring banks to keep any of your money in the bank. Zero. Nothing. So as soon as you put that money in the bank, 100% of it is going out for their investments where they will profit, and they'll throw you a couple pennies in return. Why is this important? Well, if you think about inflation, and inflation is also known as the silent savings killer, because as they're throwing pennies at you for interest, we're also dealing with the invisible inflation. And you think about how right now, how expensive gas is. That's inflation. So if they're throwing you 0.07% interest, but now your gas is going up to $4 or $5, that money is lost, and you're going to be at a loss because you're going to be losing much more than just that 0.7. You're going to be at a loss. You know, you could be at the end of the year losing, if you put 10,000 in, you could lose anywhere from $600 to $1,000 out of that 10,000, depending on what inflation rate is. And that's just leaving your money in that account and not touching it. Now, what I want to do is share with you some other possibilities for your money so that you can be more in control of your money and you can actually become your own personal bank. Let's think about it. One thing that you should do is consider real estate. Real estate traditionally goes up. And with the amount of money that would be available to you as the value of your home goes up, you can use that money for other things. If you wanted to take a refinance and take some money out, you can use that. And there are so many things you can do with the money that is available with the value of your house. And you can turn that around and buy another piece of property, invest it somewhere else, and just keep that money working, because we all know, first of all, that nobody is going to get rich with just a good job. You have to put everybody and everything to work. That means that you're often going to have 2 jobs. That means that your money has to have a job. It can't just sit there and be pretty. It has to go out and work. So that's why it's important for you to take that money and invest it. Be your own bank. Do what the banks do. Invest it in something, because that money's got to get a job too. No more sitting around and being pretty. So consider real estate. The second thing is you got to get the books out and you got to start looking into stocks and bonds. Do your homework. Do your due diligence. Look into how you can do some investing, because the profits are going to be better often. You know, there's always risk in anything that you do. But you want to study, and you can do dollar cost investing, where you take maybe $50 per pay period and put it into some investment platform. There are so many out there. And you don't have to have a lot of money, but you need to start doing that, and you need to start doing your homework so that you understand a little bit more. You just can't plead ignorance anymore. I just don't know. You can't afford to. Also, you want to look into getting a whole life policy so that you can actually use the cash value in that to be your own bank. You can draw that money out and utilize it for different things, invest it in different things, and you won't be penalized. So those are the things that you can do with your money as opposed to putting them in the bank. So keep that in mind, guys. And I'm so glad you came here. I'm just really excited to share the information as we're on our journey to move up and better our lives and have our finances be more in control, because as you can see, some crazy things going on out here. And if you don't get a grip on your money will get a grip on you. So I want to thank you, and you guys, listen, have a great day. Bye-bye.